Hey Finxters! Let's discuss how to delete an element from a Python dictionary. So as all of you might be knowing, that dictionary is a data structure in Python, stores values in the form of key value pairs. Hence, in order to delete an element, you can simply delete that element with the help of its key and that element will be deleted. But what are the different ways of doing that? That is what we will be learning in this lecture. So there are numerous ways of deleting an element from a Python dictionary. So these ways are: you can use the del keyword to delete an element from the dictionary, or you can use the pop method that will help you to delete the element from the dictionary. Otherwise, you can also choose to use a dictionary comprehension and delete the required element. And finally, you can also iterate across all the elements in the given dictionary and eliminate the element that you want to delete. So let's have a look at all these methods one by one and let's learn how we can delete an element from a given Python dictionary. So in the first method, we will be using the del keyword to delete an element from the dictionary. Now, in order to visualize how you can use the del keyword to delete the element from the dictionary, we need to have a dictionary. So let's go ahead and let's define our dictionary. So let's say that this is our dictionary D. Within it, we have three key value pairs, wherein the first key is model, which has the value iPhone 13. Then the next key is weight, which has the value 173 grams. Finally, we have the key display, which has the value 6.1 inches. So that's it. Let's print this dictionary and let's see if it is error free. Yes, indeed, it is error free. So we will now work around upon this dictionary and delete a certain key value pair from it. So we will delete this key value pair, which has the key display and the value is 6.1 inches. Hence, let's do that with the help of our first method, which is the del keyword. So all you have to do is to use the del keyword space and the name of the dictionary D and then specify the key within the square bracket notation. So in this case, we want to delete the key display. So we will enter display within the square brackets. And that's it. This will delete the specified key, which is display in this case, from the dictionary. Now let's go ahead and print the dictionary once again. So that's it. Now let's see if this works or not. And there we go. As you can see that now this dictionary has only two key value pairs, which are model and weight. However, the display key along with its value is no longer present in this dictionary since we have already deleted it with the help of our del keyword. So this is how you can use the del keyword to delete a specific element from the dictionary. Now, this del keyword has a drawback. So what's the drawback? Let's say that by mistake, you are trying to delete a certain key value pair which is not there in the dictionary. So let's say you are trying to delete a certain key which goes by the name color. Now, what do you think would be the output in this case when you delete this element which has the key color? Let's see. And as you can see that we have a key error. And what's the key that's leading to the occurrence of this error? It's color. Now, if you have a close look towards the dictionary, then you'll find that there's no key named as color. Hence, Python got confused and it was unable to understand what key are you trying to delete. Hence, it raised an exception which said key error. So this is the problem with using the del keyword, but there is also a fix to this. In order to fix this, you can simply use the try and except blocks to handle this error. So within try, we will try to delete the key that we want. Let's say initially we want to delete the key display, and then we also want to delete the key color, which is not present in this dictionary. And then within the except block, let's print key error, or rather I would say let's print key not found. Finally, let's go ahead and print the dictionary. So that's it. Let's see what's the output. And there we go. Python printed key not found. And that was majorly because it didn't find the key color. Then it went on to print the dictionary itself, which had two key value pairs. And why so? That's because we also deleted a certain key value pair which was display, that had the value 6.1 inches. Hence, the output dictionary had only two key value pairs. So this is how you can eliminate the key error when you are using the del keyword. Okay, now the next method that will help us to delete an item from the given dictionary is the pop method. Pop is a dictionary method that will help you to delete an element from the dictionary with the help of its key. Just like the del keyword, you simply have to use the dictionary name, which is D in this case, dot pop. And within pop, you have to pass the key which you want to delete. So when you pass display as the key to the pop method, it will delete display along with its value. So in this case, display has the value 6.1 inches, and that is what we will delete once again. So let's delete display from our dictionary. Now let's print the dictionary once we have deleted the display key, which is D. Okay, now let's see what happens. And there we go. As you can see that we have successfully deleted the display key and we only have two key value pairs in this case. You can delete any key. For example, let's say we want to delete the key weight instead of display. Now let's execute this once again. And now you can see that the key value pair which had the key weight along with the value 173 grams has been deleted from the dictionary, and we have only two key value pairs which are model and display. So this is how you can use the pop method to delete a certain key value pair from the dictionary. Before we proceed to the next method, there's something else that you must know. From Python 3.7 and above, dictionaries are ordered in Python. Prior to 3.7, dictionaries were unordered in Python. However, in versions 3.7 and above, Python dictionaries are ordered. So there is a certain method known as pop item, which simply deletes keys from the dictionary. The order of deletion is in a way that the last inserted item will be deleted first. So let's say that this was our dictionary. Let's insert another key here. Let's say that we have another key value pair, which is color. And let's say that the color is blue. That is, blue is the value attached to the key color. Now, instead of using d.pop, let's use pop item. Since I have used d.pop item, when I print this dictionary will not have four key value pairs. Rather, it will have three key value pairs, as pop item will remove the last inserted item, which is color. So let's check that. And there we go. As you can see that this dictionary only has three key value pairs instead of four key value pairs. So this is how you can use the pop item method to delete the last inserted item from a dictionary. Also, after deleting the last inserted item, let's go ahead and use the pop method once again. And let's also delete the item weight. So what do you think should be the output, or what do you think should be the number of key value pairs in this dictionary? Well, let's see that. And there we go. We have only two key value pairs in this dictionary. And the major reason behind that is pop item removed the last inserted item, which was color, while pop removed the item weight from our dictionary. Hence, the dictionary now had only two key value pairs where the keys were model and color. So now it's time to discuss the third way of removing an element from the dictionary, and that method is to use a dictionary comprehension. If you are wondering what is a dictionary comprehension, then do not worry. We have an entire tutorial on this wherein Chris has explained in quite details about dictionary comprehensions. We also have an entire article on this, and you can go through this entire article. The link to this article will be provided in the description below. So if you have any doubts regarding dictionary comprehensions, then you can have a nice look into this topic through the link that I'll provide in the description below. But for now, let's have a look at an application of dictionary comprehension here. So this is the dictionary at present that we have at hand. Now we will go ahead and use the dictionary comprehension to remove the key value pair display 6.1 inches. So let's say that we want the dictionary D to be as such, wherein we are now using the dictionary comprehension, and within this, we will define the condition. And to do this, we will simply ask Python to return us the value of I and the value of D at ith index. Now, I is an index here. Let's see how we will specify this. So I am asking Python, please return me the value of I and the value at the index I for I in D. So this means I is the key within the dictionary D. And now we begin with our condition, which will help Python to understand the particular key that we want to eliminate. And that condition can be provided as such if I is not equal to display. So let's try to understand this once again. Initially, I asked Python to return me the key value pairs which are given by I and D at I. Then I iterated across all the elements in the dictionary using the for loop, which is for I in D, and I will extract only those values with the help of this if condition which are not equal to the key, which is display in this case, that I want to remove. So D will store all those key value pairs which we need and eliminate those key value pairs which we do not need. And that's it. Now you simply have to go ahead and print D. So let's see the output. And there we go. As you can see that we have three key value pairs such that the first key is model, the second key is weight, and the third key is color. While this key, which is display, has been successfully removed from this dictionary. So this is how you can use dictionary comprehensions to remove a particular element from the given dictionary. Well, that brings us to our final method, which is to iterate and eliminate the particular item from the dictionary that you want to remove. So this is going to be a three-step process. So let me demonstrate that. In step 1, you simply have to store the contents from the original dictionary to a temporary dictionary. So let's do that. Let's do this step by step. So let's store the contents of the original dictionary, which is D, in a temporary dictionary. Let's name that temporary dictionary to be temp. Our next step is to empty the given dictionary. So the given dictionary is D, and I'll simply empty the given dictionary. So this is how you can empty the given dictionary. And the final step is to simply iterate across the temporary dictionary and store only the required elements in the emptied original dictionary. Remember, do not store the key value pair that you want to remove. Are you confused? Do not worry, we will see this in action and things will be crystal clear. So let's iterate over all the key value pairs in our temporary dictionary, which is temp. So for temp, or let's say for key, comma, values in temp.items. So this will help us to iterate over all the key value pairs in the dictionary. And within this for loop, we will define a condition. If key is not equal to a certain value. And what is that certain value? Let's say we want to remove the key value pair color. So we will tell Python, go ahead and perform a certain operation only if the key is not equal to color. Let me check the spelling that I have used for color. Okay, it's COLOR. And if this condition is true, then store the key value pairs in our original dictionary, which was D. I'll explain this further. To do that, I'll need the key value pairs. So these are the key value pairs. So what we are telling Python in that condition is that when you find those key value pairs which are not equal to color, then go ahead and store all the required key value pairs, which are these three key value pairs, in the original dictionary. Now, please remember that we had already emptied the original dictionary. So these key value pairs will get restored in the dictionary such that only the key value pairs that we need are present in it, while the key value pair that we want to remove is no longer present within it. Now let's simply go ahead and print our modified dictionary D. And now let's see if this is working or not. So there we go. We have the keys model, weight, and display. While the key value pair color, which has the value blue, has been successfully removed from this dictionary. So this is how you can iterate over the elements of the dictionary and eliminate the item that you want to remove. Okay, with that, we come to the end of this discussion. But before we wrap up, there's one more topic that needs to be covered. And in this topic, I'll be discussing how you can delete a dictionary completely or how you can clear a dictionary such that it becomes empty and has no elements present within it. So, the first way to do this is to use the del keyword itself. Now, initially, we use the del keyword to delete a specific key value pair. But now we will use the del keyword to delete the entire dictionary. So let's go ahead and use del and the name of the dictionary, which is D. So this syntax will delete the entire dictionary completely. So this means that the dictionary has been completely deleted. It is not empty. Please remember, this is not an empty dictionary. It is no longer present in the memory. So what happens if I try to print it once I have deleted it? Let's see. And as you can see that we have a name error which says name D is not defined. And why so? That's because we have completely deleted the dictionary D. But what if you do not want to delete the entire dictionary? Rather, you only want to clear it out. You only want to delete the key value pairs, but you want the dictionary to exist. So to do that, you have to use the clear method. Hence, instead of saying del D, we will simply go ahead and use D dot clear. So this will help us to remove all the key value pairs from the dictionary and also ensure that the dictionary is not completely deleted. So this means if you think of the dictionary as an entire building, then when you use the clear method, then all the bricks from the building have been removed. However, the framework still remains. So let's see what happens now when we print the dictionary D. And there we go. As you can see, in this case, we do not get an error. Instead, we have an empty dictionary as the output. So this is the major difference between using the del keyword and the clear method when you are trying to completely delete a dictionary or you are trying to remove all the elements from a given dictionary. There is one more topic that I must touch upon, though we have discussed it, and that is when you use the pop method to remove a particular key value pair from the dictionary, and if that key value pair is not present from the dictionary, let's say you try to remove a certain item price which is not present in the given dictionary, in that case, once again, you will get an error. Let's check that out. And as you can see that we have a key error which says price is not found in the dictionary. So to eliminate that, what you can do is once again go ahead and use the try and except blocks, and that way you can simply handle the given error. In this case, I'll simply say except and then I'll simply pass. So I'll do nothing if there's a key error. Now let's see what happens. And as you can see that we have the original dictionary itself, which has been displayed in the output screen. Now, if you are wondering why does this dictionary have only 3 key value pairs? Because we had 4 key value pairs in this case. Now, the reason to that is we also have used this d.pop item method. And do you remember what was the purpose of the pop item method? Yes, you're right. The purpose was to remove the last inserted element from the dictionary, and in this case, the last inserted element in the dictionary was color. So that was also removed in this case. Now let's simply go ahead and comment this out and let's see if we have all the 4 elements present in our dictionary or not. And there we go. Now we have all the 4 key value pairs that we had in the original dictionary. And we also do not have any error because we have successfully handled that exception with the help of try and except blocks. Well, that was enough for this lecture. I hope it helped you. If you have any doubts, please mention them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to address all your queries. Thank you.